SIL or school has always focused on doing something better, faster, cheaper, or easier for your business to grow, or for you to get right triggers at right time so that it improves your business, it improves your life. Welcome to SIL Masterclass.
Hello everybody, my name is Yogesh, founder of School of Inspirational Leadership. Welcome to today's Masterclass. You know that Masterclass is created just to give you learnings or very crucial tips that you can improve your business on a regular basis. Now, today's Masterclass series is going to talk about what are those top 5 behaviors as a leader, as an entrepreneur, that you need to focus on daily basis. Let's understand this. Have you heard about a pearl? A pearl takes a lot of time to get created from a shell, where you have a fresh water entering into the shell, and over a period of large years a pearl gets created. Well, a pearl is very, very precious as well. There are pearl behaviors as well. I'm going to talk about these pearl behaviors today, which are going to definitely interest you. But what I'm going to tell you is, rather than focusing on the word, focus on its definition. And definition is the key, is what you have to practice. Alright, so let's start with the pearl behaviors. There are 5 top things that you got to do. Number 1 is be proactive. 100% proactivity. Now, anything that you do, you have to be proactive. Now, what does that definition mean? And focus on the definition. It says my ability to understand my environment. My ability to understand my environment. What does that mean? If I have the ability to understand my environment, who am I, where am I, what am I doing, what are people around me doing, and how can I be more proactive to help and assist them, that is something, is a unique ability of an entrepreneur who's moving on to a great business, who's moving on to a great leadership. So that's number 1. Well, this can be done on daily basis. If you notice, it could be done while your wife is doing something and you would want to assist him, your employee is doing something and you assist him, your subordinate is doing something and you assist him, your customers are wanting your help, your vendors or suppliers are wanting your help. Just be a little more proactive in doing what you can, because most of the time we are aware but we don't take actions around it. So the key here is proactivity. Small steps that you can do just to be proactive to people around you. So be aware of what's happening in your environment. So that's the first pearl behavior, P, which stands for proactivity. Let's understand point number 2. Point number 2 talks about E of the pearl, which means engage. What does that mean, by the way? The definition of engage is my ability to get along with people. My ability to get along with people. What does that mean? It means whether he's an old guy or a younger one, whether he's a young dashing guy or a girl, or whether he is a very tenured professional or just a nascent one who's entered into the professional life. It just does not matter. What matters is, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, do you have the ability to get along with him? Because you know why? If you want to improve your business, if you want to really lead people, it is very important that they become comfortable with you. If they are not comfortable with you, you will create obstacles for yourself. So the great thing has to be that you have the ability to engage with people. That's the E in the pearl. Let's move on to point number 3, A in the pearl, which says appreciation. Now, I'm sure you like appreciated, isn't it? If you appreciate it by somebody, you definitely like it. If somebody notices good thing in you, you definitely like it. One of the key skills that entrepreneur has is appreciating everything around him. Well, you know what happens, friends? It's not the person who that you appreciate actually enjoys that. The best part is you get into a habit of finding everything good around you. So the best thing is, you have the definition for appreciation. It says your ability to find out good things in others. Your ability to find out good things in others. What does that mean? You can only find out something if you're focusing on it. Most of the time in my daily routines with my employees, subordinates, vendors, customers, I'm so focused in problems that I'm not able to focus on what is good happening in that. And in that rut, I just neglect everything good that they're doing. And you know what? I'll give you a classic example. Now, I belong to this Hindu family where food is a very auspicious thing, all right? So when we sit to eat our food, we will have a lot of things that have been given to us. But if everything is correct and there's just salt missing in one of the vegetables, my focus moves on to that vegetable where I don't have the salt. And that's not good, isn't it? There are so many things which are good in that plate. And most of the time, we only focus there. Now, that goes true with a lot of things. Whether it is a presentation that your subordinate has created, whether that's something that your customer has asked you to do, everything. There are so many things that are good that are happening around you. But unfortunately, I am so much focused on those problems or those challenges that I'm only focusing there. And over a period of time, I throughout the day only focus on challenges and problems. Now, that takes your ability away of appreciating what is good around you. It could be the environment, it could be people, it could be situations, processes, it could be vendors, suppliers, so many good things happening around you. It could be the traffic. What do you do in that traffic is your choice. So are you able to focus on good things around you? Only then you will be able to appreciate them, because if your appreciation is high, it gets you motivated in focusing only on good things on people. I hope that's making sense. That's point number 3, which is called appreciation. Well, the fourth point is more, it's coming from a relative theory. It comes from the needs theory of David Macklin, who created the needs theory. One of the things in needs theory is the need of social affiliation. It's so very important that somebody tells me that I'm doing good. It is so very important that he tells me in front of everybody. Okay. Now I'll give you a classic example. We are in a world of social networking, right? You click a selfie, you click a photograph, and you immediately post it on your Facebook. Why do you do that? All right, you paste it on the Facebook, you paste it on Instagram, you paste it on Pinterest, you put it on WhatsApp profiles. Why do you do that? It's because you want somebody to notice whether it is done good or no. Exactly after 5-10 minutes of you posting your photograph, the next thing that you do is how many likes have you got, isn't it? Well, you and I all want recognition. But you will only get that if you're able to give it to people, which means your ability. Look at the definition. Your ability to announce good things publicly. Your ability to announce good things publicly. And that's the key. As a leader, as an entrepreneur, if you're able to notice and announce that publicly, most of the time we don't do that. And typically, if we're Indians, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs who face this dogma or challenge which says, oh, if I appreciate him more in front of everybody, he would probably leave me and he will start off his own business. Or he will think he's very smart. But let him think. It is not about bragging about somebody. It is genuinely recognizing that person if he's done a good job. You are having facts and figures behind it, so you are very rational. Hence, recognize people. It is your ability to find out good things and announce them publicly. Now that's what an entrepreneur's role also is. So now moving to point number 5. Point number 5 is going to talk about the last and the very, very important aspect and very close to my heart. That's called listening. Hey, guys, Almighty has given us 2 ears and 1 mouth. We better listen more than what we talk. Now the key here is, definition is very crucial. The definition is my ability to make people comfortable with me. I'm going to repeat this. Very, very important. My ability to make people comfortable. Just imagine an employee coming to you wanting to share something with you. Just imagine if your father, your mother, who probably at their 60s and 70s want to share with you. Just imagine a kid at 5 or 7 or 10 wants to share something with you. And they are ultimately comfortable to share everything with you. What would happen? The best thing that would happen is they'll start trusting you. If they start trusting you, half of their job as a leader, as an entrepreneur is done. Because most of the time, there is a dogma between the employee-employer relationship of trust. If you're able to listen to them, and if you make them comfortable, trust you me, business is a byproduct. Profits is a byproduct. The pearl is constantly focusing on your personal behaviors as a leader, as an entrepreneur. My humble request is follow this on regular basis. Quick repetition of what I said. proactivity, engagement, appreciation, recognition, and listening to people. 5 critical elements of your behavior that will help you to become a magnet. And I'm repeating, a magnet when you deal with people or when you interact with them. Well, I hope you've liked this input that I've given you as Pearl Behaviors. If you really like this video and you would want to share some comments, you want to subscribe this channel, please do that, because your subscription, your comments are going to encourage us to give you more. I wish you all the best. Thank you.